one path to victory, Guardians.
And that is absolutely true. Hello everyone, this is RadTechShoe and I have some more Destiny gameplay for you. I am actually doing something for the first time this week, and that is I am playing the Iron Banner. I looked earlier this week, the Trials of Osiris wasn't up, so I was like, well, you know what, I've never played the Iron Banner, so let's jump into it. I played my first day yesterday. I grinded for, I'd say, about 8 hours before I was ready to call it quits, because I was just I was just exhausted, you know. That drained me. That killed my passion to continue playing for the rest of the day. Even though I had a couple more hours of the buff to go, I was just like, yeah, I'm at my limit. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. But what happened today was I actually, you know, everything reset. We got all the bounties, the Iron Banner bounties. They came back, and you know the buff came back. The 12-hour buff, it came back as well. So I bought that, knowing full well that I'm going to work in about 2.5 hours. So I'm only going to get very little of the buff. But even still, I played today for about, I'd say, 2.5, 3 hours. And I've already finished all the bounties. And you're going to see me get one of those bounties here where I get 10 kills in a row without dying. I go absolutely all out on this map. Now, when I say all out, I don't mean I'm rushing the objective and I'm just getting lucky and slaying everyone and just barely making it out alive. I tried doing that. I've gotten very close. And there actually was some gameplay that I got earlier in the day, and I'll upload that later, probably tomorrow when I get home after I'm done sleeping. But of me just going on an all-out objective-based killing spree and just annihilating enemies. But what happened in this game was I had to play very cautious because I was trying to get that 10 kills without dying. And for me, I mean, other people probably do it every game. For me, that's kind of difficult. You know, I don't have much of a problem getting to 5. But you know, so long as my team is good, I'm gonna give a big shout out to my teammates right here. We got a couple guys who clearly have played Iron Banner before. You got a hunter right there with the Iron Banner cloak. So yeah, my guys, you know, big shout out to my team. You know, I played with a bunch of randoms, and I just managed to finally, you know, have an awesome game. And right here, you know, I didn't look at the radar. I had my Nova Bomb. I should have used it, but whatever. But you know, this is real. Like, your team will make or break your attempts at winning. I like the fact that even if I lose, I get coins, which will give me a bit of a small bonus the next time I do win. It'd be nice if I could just keep accumulating coins and that there wasn't a 5 medallion coin limit. But whatever. The Iron Banner is definitely, in my opinion, a bit more fun. I'm doing better in it now. Where am I at? Well, when I turned in all the bounties at the end of this mission, I got all the way up to the point where I was almost at level 3. My Iron Banner rating is like, I believe, 185 points short. So when I wake up tomorrow and I start doing Iron Banner again, I will be able to pretty much go do some Iron Banner bounties again, and then I will be able to continue. And then I'll get to rank 3, and then I'll be able to purchase the Etheric Light. And that will be very, very helpful for me. Also, one thing I've noticed is today, about a little earlier today, I used an Etheric Light to level up this gun right here. I am using a corrective measure that I maxed out at 365. It's one of the first. I believe it's the first legendary weapon that I maxed out, because 300 it just wasn't getting the job done. You know, I tried using machine guns at 331, and they just weren't cutting it either. So I'm like, well, the corrective measure has very low recoil and an insane magazine count of 100. So that's definitely going to be helpful for me. And I'm starting to get used to the Warlock teleport. That's, you know, it's being very good. So right here, the Chaos and Calm, there's one bounty. By the end of this mission, I'm gonna have all of my bounties done. A couple of them I had already finished going into here, but I was surprised by the fact that I managed to do so well in this game. This was a very solid game for me. So for the loadout, I'm pretty much running around with the Judgment 6 shotgun and the corrective measure and the Vex Mytho class as my primary. Like I said, I have the Vex maxed out, the Thorn maxed out, the corrective measure maxed out. The Judgment 6 is at 331. It still does an okay job of putting enemies down, and right here is where the gameplay changes. At this point, I have decided, you know what? the game isn't far gone. We might lose if I do this, but at this point I'm trying to get this one bounty. I am trying to get that 10 streaks without dying, and the corrective measure is the way I can do it, because I've done it before with the corrective measure. I did yesterday's bounties. I completed all of them before they refreshed earlier this morning, and I meant even the 10, especially the 10 kill one, and it was done with a corrective measure. Now that the corrective measure then wasn't maxed out, but this one just makes it so much easier. As you could tell, I'm able to, so I'm pretty much guarding the back end of C to the point where C and B connect. I'm guarding that backside. Pretty much, and with a power weapon like an LMG, I'm sorry, a machine gun. I'm so used to playing Call of Duty that I call them LMGs. But with a power weapon like this, with a huge magazine count, great stopping power, good range, excellent recoil, you can do, this is pretty much a good patrol weapon. They do sometimes try to flank me, but luckily I'm able to escape, and right here the ammo drops again. So at this point I'm just like, okay, now I've got more than enough ammo to continue the beatings. The beatings will definitely continue now that I have more LMGs, the LMG ammo. You know, this guy, some of these guys were lagging real bad though. I could not make sense, heads or tails, of some of the lag in this game, but at least if, as I was playing, I would shoot someone and they would just be, it looked like it wasn't doing anything to them, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm missing. But no, they eventually died. But as I noticed at the scoreboard right here, we're winning, and we're winning by a good margin, considering the fact that I'm not playing the objective at all. I'm just literally patrolling the back end, making sure that they don't come through that tunnel right there, right where my, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, English is hard today. You know, playing too many video games. I guess my English is and grammar is suffering because of it. But I apologize. And yeah, I'm just pretty much controlling choke points, trying to prevent them from hitting me with a rocket. That's why I ran away right there, because I gave away my position by shooting at a guy, and if he so much as peeked out and fired a rocket at me, especially if it was a tracker, I was in deep trouble. So right here I see someone at the radar, Nova Bomb, bam! I was like, oh, thank God. He fired a fusion rifle at me, if I'm not mistaken, and almost killed me. So right here, as you said, I'm back up to my spot. I try and lob grenades over there to where Bravo is if my grenade would recharge. But I see my teammates are over there, and I'm like, okay, I'll save my grenade, because you want to save, I want to save my melee and my grenade for absolute necessities. You know, absolute necessity battles. It's like to the point where it's like, oh God, I'm gonna die if I don't have these at my side. So I was really, really nervous at this point, because I was so close. I felt comfortable. We were gonna get the win. I knew it pretty much looked obvious to me. But right here, like, this guy just did not seem to die as quickly as I wanted him to. The other guy did, and I killed him right before he hit me with a Nova Bomb, right before he fired it, and I was just like, oh my God, I could not. Half a second later, and I would have been dead, because my teleport would not have gotten me far enough away from the explosion. I was half a second saved. You know, I saved myself by half a second. I could not believe that. But anyway, this gameplay is getting pretty close to wrapping up. I'm just going to mute the commentary right here, and I'm going to end it. And I'll show you guys just how well I did at the end. It was a great game. One of the best I've had in Iron Banner, and I look forward to playing more Iron Banner. This week I'm primarily focusing on my Warlock. The next time Iron Banner comes out, I'll probably go at it with my Titan. I consider my Titan to be somewhat decent. And then I will go at it with my Hunter on the next time. So I'm going to end the commentary right here, you guys. Just go ahead, sit back, relax, watch, and I'll see you guys all later.
Enemy captured Zone B. Heavy ammo available. Zone A neutralized. Zone B neutralized. Zone B secure. Finish them. neutralized Zone C. Zone A secure. Another battle won. On to the next fight.